Cleopatra's Egypt, Secrets of a Queen's Reign.
But before we start, please support us by pressing like and subscribe buttons. Also turn on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you.
In the golden sands of ancient Egypt, where the Nile carved life into the desert, there rose a queen whose name would echo through eternity, Cleopatra VII Philopator. Her reign, marked by political brilliance, legendary romances, and fierce struggles, remains wrapped in a shroud of mystery and fascination. Cleopatra's Egypt was a world balancing on the edge of ancient tradition and emerging Roman power, and she was its last great sovereign, fighting to preserve her kingdom's independence and grandeur. A dynasty in decline when Cleopatra ascended the throne in 51 BCE alongside her brother Ptolemy III. Egypt was a once mighty empire teetering on collapse. The Ptolemaic dynasty, of Macedonian Greek origin, had ruled for nearly 3 centuries since Alexander the Great's general, Ptolemy the Soter, had seized Egypt after Alexander's death. Over time, the Ptolemies had grown decadent and weakened by internal conflict and the pressure of Roman expansion. From the beginning, Cleopatra distinguished herself. She was not only intelligent, but fiercely determined. Unlike many of her Ptolemaic ancestors, she embraced the Egyptian culture, learned to speak the native language fluently, a rare feat for her dynasty, and presented herself as the reincarnation of Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic. Her people adored her not just as a ruler, but as a divine figure. Power struggles and Roman entanglements. Cleopatra's early reign was tumultuous. Forced into exile by powerful court factions backing her brother, Cleopatra found herself fleeing to Syria. Yet she was not one to accept defeat. Gathering a mercenary army, she planned her return to power. Fate intervened in the form of Julius Caesar, who arrived in Alexandria in 48 BCE, seeking to collect debts owed to Rome. Cleopatra seized the opportunity with characteristic audacity. According to legend, she had herself smuggled into the royal palace, concealed in a rolled-up carpet which was presented to Caesar. When it was unfurled, Cleopatra emerged, a dramatic and unforgettable entrance that captivated the Roman general. Their political alliance quickly became personal. Cleopatra and Caesar formed a relationship that would cement her rule in Egypt. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra defeated her brother's forces, leading to Ptolemy III's death in the Nile. She was reinstated as queen, this time co-ruling with another younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, though she held the real power. Cleopatra gave birth to a son, Caesarion, Ptolemy XV, whom she claimed as Julius Caesar's child. Through him, she hoped to secure a dynastic link to Rome, ensuring Egypt's survival and sovereignty. The Queen and the Eternal City. Cleopatra's visit to Rome in 46 BCE was a spectacle. She stayed at one of Caesar's country estates, and her presence scandalized Roman society. The Romans viewed Eastern monarchs with suspicion and disdain, and Cleopatra's open relationship with Caesar, combined with her foreign status, sparked resentment among many senators. Despite the tension, Cleopatra embodied regal splendor. She portrayed herself as Isis incarnate, dazzling Rome with exotic wealth, wit, and an unmistakable air of command. Yet, her dreams of an enduring Roman-Egyptian alliance were shattered when Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE. With Caesar's death, Rome descended into chaos. Cleopatra quickly returned to Egypt, where Ptolemy XIV died under suspicious circumstances, most likely poisoned, and Cleopatra made Caesarion her co-regent. Egypt was hers to rule without rival, but threats loomed on all sides. An alliance of love and power. In 41 BCE, Cleopatra found herself at the heart of another crucial Roman power struggle. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal general and a member of the ruling Second Triumvirate, summoned Cleopatra to answer for Egypt's role during the Roman civil wars. Ever the strategist, Cleopatra sailed to meet Antony in Tarsus aboard a barge of unimaginable luxury, bedecked with purple sails and gold accents. She dressed as Aphrodite, goddess of love, and staged an entrance designed to enchant. Antony, famously enamored by grandeur and spectacle, was utterly bewitched. Their meeting blossomed into a legendary romance, but it was also a careful political maneuver. Cleopatra needed a powerful Roman protector to safeguard her throne. Antony needed Egypt's immense resources for his ambitions. Their bond was genuine but deeply political. Cleopatra bore Antony 3 children, twins Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene, and later Ptolemy Philadelphus. Their union represented a blending of East and West that terrified Rome. The fall of the Queen Cleopatra and Antony's relationship culminated in a public scandal. At the donations of Alexandria, Antony distributed eastern lands to Cleopatra and their children, an act seen as treason by the Roman Senate. Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, used this outrage to rally Rome against Antony and Cleopatra. In 32 BCE, Octavian declared war, not on Antony, but on Cleopatra personally. Their fates were sealed at the naval battle of Actium in E31 BCE. Outmaneuvered and overwhelmed, Antony and Cleopatra's forces were decimated. They retreated to Egypt, where they faced the inevitable. In August 30th BCE, Octavian's forces invaded Alexandria. Antony, falsely believing Cleopatra had died, fell on his sword. Mortally wounded, he was brought to Cleopatra's mausoleum, where he died in her arms. Cleopatra, left alone and at Octavian's mercy, realized her fate. Rather than endure the humiliation of being paraded through Rome in chains, she chose death. The method remains a mystery. Ancient accounts suggest she allowed a venomous asp, symbol of royalty and divine authority, to bite her. With Cleopatra's death, Egypt fell to Rome and became a Roman province. The era of the pharaohs ended, and Cleopatra, the last pharaoh, passed into legend. The secrets of Cleopatra's reign. Cleopatra's reign was defined by survival in an age of collapsing kingdoms and rising empires. She was a master of diplomacy, using both intellect and allure to achieve her goals. Fluent in multiple languages, knowledgeable in philosophy, astronomy, and medicine, Cleopatra was not merely a seductress, but a scholar queen. She revived Egypt's economy through prudent administration, reformed the legal system, and fostered an environment where Greek and Egyptian cultures intertwined. She portrayed herself simultaneously as a Hellenistic monarch and a traditional pharaoh, appealing to both her Greek elites and Egyptian populace. One of Cleopatra's greatest secrets was her ability to control her image. Coins minted during her reign often portrayed her with strong features, emphasizing her authority rather than mere beauty. She crafted her legend carefully, knowing perception was as powerful as armies. Legacy of a queen. After her death, Cleopatra's image was manipulated by Roman propaganda, painting her as a dangerous seductress who ensnared Roman heroes. Shakespeare's later portrayal in Antony and Cleopatra solidified this image in Western imagination.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you like videos like this. Thank you.